I cannot wait for you to meet James's special guest, but while they set that all up, we are indeed going to keep you entertained with a dinosaur from the deep, although a dinosaur from the deep that this morning is feeling a little bit chilly and has found its way onto the sandbank. So on your live safari, the last time you saw me, I was sitting with the gorgeous Tundi and her cub, the two leopards that we were with earlier, but since they don't seem to want to do very much moving, and I have to confess neither would I if my belly was as full as theirs was, and on that basis I think we're going to leave them for now. We'll come back hopefully a little bit later, but because this is a live safari, very seldom does it ever go according to plan, so we could see something extraordinary in between and not get back to them, but fingers crossed we'll get to see them before the end of your 2-hour live safari. And don't forget, while we look at our massive dinosaur of the deep, as James has termed it, that you can send through any questions that you have on such magnificent animals on hashtag Safari Live on Twitter. So please do send through your questions. You can see this is a massive 9-foot crocodile, Nile crocodile. It is huge. Now, Sam, while we look at this extraordinary croc, you want to know what is the most dangerous reptile. Sam, probably a black mamba would be the most dangerous, just in terms of the potency of their venom and the speed with which that venom takes effect. It is highly neurotoxic and very, very potent. So you could end up getting respiratory problems, paralysis in potentially less than 20 minutes if you are bitten by a black mamba. Crocodiles are also extremely dangerous, and they are responsible for many deaths of human beings per year, but it's a sort of an unfair reputation on them because, of course, they are ambush water hunters, and human beings naturally build their settlements and their homes around water, around river sources. So they are just more likely to come into contact with things like crocodiles and hippopotamus in those sorts of areas, which is why those two animals are particularly dangerous. There are, of course, a number or a variety of other venomous snakes as well that are quite dangerous, but the reptile that takes the cake is probably the mamba. And of course, one of the most dangerous things about crocodiles is you don't always know when they are there. And Eva, watching in Washington, welcome all the way in South Africa. Eva, you want to know how many crocodiles there are in the area. That's the thing about crocodiles. It is impossible for us to say. Crocodiles can and do move large distances, especially at night when it's a little bit cooler, not during the heat of a summer's day. But there could be no crocodiles at a waterhole, and all of a sudden they might appear. It's something to bear in mind if you ever come and visit Africa. Don't ever go wandering to the edge of a large body of water and think that you are safe. There are at least 3 big crocodiles, or there were 3 big crocodiles in this waterhole. This giant and then 2 others. But then again, as I said, you just never know. And it's not the crocodile you see that gets you. In the background, of course, you will be able to see the lodge of Chitwa, so that's what you're looking at there. And they get to look over, guests at the Chitwa Lodge get to look over not only the crocodile, but also the Chitwa pod of hippopotamus. And of course, it wouldn't be our live safari series if we didn't come and check up to see where Brent's baby hippo is.